Hey everybody, I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. This last weekend marked the return of the man, the myth, the legend, in his own mind, Ron Burgundy. Did the return of the Anchorman prove legendary? Let's take a look. When Ron Burgundy is passed up for a big promotion and fired for being horrible at his job, he goes on a downward spiral. After a short time, he is approached by a new 24-hour news network and is allowed to get the old team back together. When his team is given one of the worst time slots on the channel and he gets into a feud with one of the nation's top anchormen, he decides it's time not to give America the news that it needs, but the news that it wants. For America. I will give credit where credit is due. This movie did provide some good laughs. Sure, a lot of the jokes were either rehashed or updated versions from the first movie, but there was still a lot that I found funny. The problem is I expected this movie to provide more than just a few chuckles. The first Anchorman had really good comedic timing and a lot of originality to its jokes. Plus, as someone that works in news, seeing caricatures of what is supposed to be serious newsmen was pretty funny. In this movie, however, the concept seemed kind of worn out. I think part of the reason for this should be blamed on the marketing of the film. Will Ferrell promoted this movie by being in character for any talk show, commercial, or even real newscast he was on. I think that this movie's tireless promotion helped to set it up for failure. With so much build-up to this movie, the payoff was horrible. I expected to at least have a good time watching this, even if the movie itself wasn't up to par. Unfortunately, I found this movie, despite a few laughs, to be extremely boring. Though it in no way saved this movie, one bright spot in the film is the return of the multi-news station street fight. Like the battle in the first one, this one is pretty ridiculous and PG-13 violent. Crazy weapons and insane cameos are what make it work really well. Does it make this movie worth the price of admission? Not by a long shot, but it would make a fun clip to check out on YouTube in the future. I just can't bring myself to sugarcoat it. Despite a few decent laughs, this sequel is pretty terrible, boring, and dare I say it, barely straight to DVD quality. I think, like a lot of people, my expectations were way too high here, but that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a third installment to the franchise. Maybe Ron Burgundy could bring the news to Mars or something. But remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion, and until next time, stay classy, Central Illinois.